Here we
I would do
go.
that.
Perfect.
Whoa.
All
Calm
right.
down there, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Type shit, type
Well,
shit,
type shit. Type
type
shit.
shit.
Type shit. Type shit. Type bitch. Type shit.
Type dick.
Type dick. Type bitch.
Type shit is generally one of my favorite words of all time.
It's a pretty good word.
I
Um,
think I think it's like up there like oh man, I think huzz is a really funny word.
yeah, Huzz is good.
The huzz. Where
Huzz
we
is
at?
great.
Where we at with the huzz? It's like I think modern philosophers 100 years from now will look at the Gen Z generation and be like, "Whoa, these guys were on something.
These
They're
guys
on
are
the
on something.
bro. They're on Fent, bro.
We're hitting the fent right
You know,
right
you know,
now.
you know,
Okay, wait, hit
80s,
the fent pose right now.
you know,
Wait,
80s
oh yeah,
baby.
I need to do my version.
No, you know, 80s babies were like the crack babies.
Yeah,
Gen Z is generally the the
we're
Fent,
the galaxy gas
we're the
babies.
Fent beans.
We're the fent beans. I like that. I like the sound of that.
Bro saw me Fent in the alleyway.
I did.
I
I
met
love
him.
selling fent.
I met him at Andrew Station. No, what's
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the ARKAST. We're featuring a very special guest this time around. We got Austin Rodriguez, one of the craziest guys I know in a good way.
no?
Um,
Thank you for having me.
you're so welcome. The thing is, most podcasts suck ass, but
They
not this one
do.
though.
Not this
This
one at
one,
all.
this
We
one,
suck extra ass.
we suck the most ass.
If there's
We're
ass sucking
constantly licking.
competition, we suck the air out the ass.
We we do we suck the wind out of everyone, and we suck the ass out of everyone.
We're like a vacuum, a human centipede vacuum.
Yeah,
You know?
we're like a black hole of entertainment.
Exactly, bro.
If there's any entertainment or comedy to be found, we're like a black hole that absorbs all of it, and then there's nothing there.
Exactly, bro. We just there's nothing comedy. This is the worst podcast ever.
This
My
is
goal is for this to be the shittiest podcast ever exists.
It's gonna be one of the worst ones we've ever done.
All right, good enough.
Out of this is the fifth one, so all
Good
you have to do
enough.
is be the worst out of five, top five.
All right, I feel like it's not that hard to compete.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I've had people tell me I suck ass before, so type shit, type
You're
shit.
experienced with
I
sucking
guess so.
ass.
I guess so.
This is such a good podcast that we have a Patreon. We literally have a Patreon. It's only $1 a month.
Woo!
you
$1 a
believe-
month, baby. $1
Yes.
a month, baby.
It's so good that you're missing out if you're not getting that extra content. But so happy to have Austin because he's very funny. I just want to know what you've been up to. Like what's the vibe? What's the vibe been? What have you been doing? How's you're still in Houston? How's that going?
Yeah. Bro,
How's
my
everything?
fucking car got my fucking car got robbed yesterday. My car got not crashed in. What's it called when they break your window?
Just breaking in, I guess.
Yeah, my car got broken into yesterday. Type shit, type shit. You
Yeah.
know? Nah, it was fucking funny, dude. I was out with a
You
friend.
didn't have anything in your car, did you?
No, I did. I had my gimbal, my camera, but the stupid bitch only took my bag. The stupid bitch only
Yeah.
took my backpack. The only thing I had in my backpack was my batteries, my lithium batteries, and then I'd say my matte box. That was the only thing that was crazy, but nothing. Oh, and my indie filter. So it was at least like a good like to $200 worth of stuff.
Oh,
But
that
that's like
sucks.
it sucks, but it's like better than taking like my like $1,000+ camera plus my $1,000 plus gimbal.
Oh yeah,
So, like,
that
I
would
ra-
suck ass.
Right. Like I can still do what I need to do. It just sucks I have to buy them back.
Yeah, to buy the batteries back. You could sue the city.
I should.
You could sue who's the mayor of Houston? Who's
Nah, but
responsible for this?
in all seriousness though, I've just been DPing a lot of projects. Some of them on my
DPing?
own. Some of them has been doing my other stuff. It's been fun. I just got done with a bunch of things, so now I have to edit. I've had a videographer with me the whole time on a few of my shoots, so like I
Nice.
need to make some content out of that and start really pushing that content. But I mean, I don't know. The past like day and a half, I would say I took like just a pure like mental break.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing I too have going on besides like that is I accidentally went on a date with this model.
Accidental date with a model.
No, I did like on some real shit, like And I went to her runway show, right?
Yeah.
And I was just networking, and I ended up meeting this designer, fashion designer, cool dude, and he has a fashion show in December. So we're gonna have a campaign going on in probably October to November. And so my goal was to do a cinematic campaign, like a high-end art campaign, like for fashion at least. And so
Nice.
that's probably the last thing I'll probably like really big thing I'll probably DP unless anyone else has other projects. So
Nice.
my goal is just get all that content done, finish up my website, and then just start looking for better, bigger stuff to do.
You still doing like the social thing that you were doing? The social
That's social.
media
Yeah, I
thing?
still do social media and freelance on the
Nice.
side. So
Sick.
I've just been doing my own thing more or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah. It is what
Look,
it is.
we're not gonna get political here because it's not a
Let's not.
political podcast.
Oh, it just you wait.
Is it
Just
really? Is this
no,
a fucking political podcast?
it's 99% politics. This is the 1% where it's not political, and the rest of it is a deep dive into politics.
Oh man. Oh man. Jesus Christ. They brought me back. Motherfuckers.
No,
Wait, am I allowed to
I'm kidding.
curse?
Yeah, you're allowed to curse.
Okay.
You're allowed.
No.
You can say something. You can say.
No, I'm not gonna fucking say that.
No,
I'm fucking recording.
I'm not.
You can say that. I'm not gonna say that.
No, I'm gonna cut that out anyway. So,
You go.
but you can say it because I will cut. I'm gonna because YouTube doesn't like that, so I'm gonna cut. Those.
YouTube does not like that.
They don't like slurs.
YouTube, yeah. YouTube is
You
is
can't
very
say.
yeah. But I will say though, yeah, I'm just working on a lot of things right now, and I'm excited. It's just literally every day or like every week, I just have something going on, and
That's
then
great.
and then just trying to like manage my social life is also like another thing too.
Nice. Have you made a
Yeah,
lot
I've
of
been-
new friends this past year, or
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I've made a lot of new friends. I have a date next week. That's kind of scary.
nice?
Yeah.
Who with?
Oh, I'm not gonna name
I mean,
drop.
you don't have to dox them. Just say you can just be vague, I guess. You don't have-
Okay. No. I'm not gonna say it at all. Actually, you know
Okay.
what? No, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
I have a date and I'm excited about it. I'm very nervous for once in my life. Cause like
Why, are
usually
they hot?
I'm not nervous about shit like that. I'm the opposite where I'm like whatever. But
Yeah.
I actually really like this girl, actually. And so I'm excited about it. Weirdly enough, we're actually going to a punk show.
Nice.
I was like, what do you want to do? She's like, I've never been to a punk show. Let's go to a punk show. And I'm like, okay, that's like my shit. Let's do it.
that sounds sick.
Yeah.
That's dope. Do you go out a lot in Houston?
If I have time, yeah, I like to go with my friends, but it's just like literally the past weekends have just been me like going on set. And then I'll go
Nice.
home and like I'm just too tired to go back home. I mean,
That's
I'm like,
ideal. So it sounds like you're getting like at least some stuff going, which is great.
yeah, like my
great.
goal right now, especially since we've only been out like of school for so long, is just build my portfolio as much as possible of my own shit.
Yeah.
So I can show like, hey, I can do this at this level. And that's just like what I've been doing. Stud,
Dude,
what
young
you
stud
mean?
like me deserves his ass getting ate.
Dude, exactly.
ate
Young
the
stud like
fuck
you
out.
just swirly dirly down the
I-
shooter.
I
Down the
don't-
back door.
I don't do sex. I like someone to stunk my head in the toilet and fucking bully me.
I don't like sex. I only like bullying.
I like.
I want
I
cold
like to
matcha
get
poured on my
bullied. No,
balls.
Yeah, I like to. Matcha?
Yeah, dude.
What's wrong with that? Does that like fuck
No,
your system
not
up?
at all. But imagine like you just like poured matcha on your balls.
Oh, like steaming hot.
Yeah, type shit.
I wonder if you absorb the caffeine at all.
You
Or
know,
if it's-
imagine.
Because they say when you dip it in soy sauce that you can like taste it.
No,
heard
imagine
of that?
like. No.
If you dip your balls in soy sauce that you will taste it.
You know what you should do? You should I don't know. I don't want to say you should test it out, but there should be extensive studies on the subject matter.
That's the next episode. We're gonna do themed episodes. The next one's gonna be taste testing with my ball sack.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
gonna,
You
we're gonna
fucking
do
animal. Okay. Listen.
yeah.
If you had to have, your jizz, if it had to taste like a certain substance, what would you have it taste like?
So I have to eat it.
No, you don't have to eat it. You just know it tastes like a
Oh.
certain thing.
Um. Probably. That's a good question. Probably tiki masala.
Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. I love that.
No, I mean probably it's like watermelon or something.
Dude, I was thinking the
Hot
same shit.
watermelon.
I would do Hubba Bubba watermelon. That, or you know what I'd do? I would do grape Fanta.
Actually, if it's like piping hot, like
Is it piping
usually-
hot or is it cold?
Well, I don't think your jizz isn't usually cold unless it's been a while. Unless it's been sitting out for a while.
That's true. What would be a
Uh,
nice hot substance? What if it tastes
Like soup, like a really nice hearty stew. Like
no,
a
what about
soup.
hot chocolate?
I think chicken noodle soup. Yeah, hot chocolate could be good.
Okay, so you're chicken noodle soup and hot chocolate?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
chicken noodle soup's more reasonable because it makes more sense, tasting like a little nice meaty soup.
No.
versus- I think if it's sweet, it's like jarring. It's like scary.
See, no.
Probably.
Okay, then I would hear me out. Ready? I would do matcha, oat milk, and honey.
It's a Starbucks.
So that way I'm extra male performative.
Yeah.
So that would.
I want mine to taste like a double venti.
I
fucking
want mine to taste like a
Frappuccino.
Claro album.
I want it. Yeah, just the plastic
I
vinyl.
want my semen to taste like Catcher in the Rye.
I want mine to taste like the back of a DVD.
God, that'd be awesome. No, I want
Yeah.
mine to taste like fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza after like 3 days.
I've never had
Three-day-old
Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Are you
What
big
the
Chuck E.
fuck?
Cheese?
You've never had Chuck
fanatic?
E. Cheese pizza?
No,
Did
dude.
your parents fucking hate you?
I guess they did. They must have hated me.
God,
They
dude, I
must
feel
have
bad for
really
you, bro.
I've been deprived of a lot. I mean, that I feel like I didn't get to know the Chuck E. Cheese guy enough as well as I would have liked to. Like I
That's
kind of
real.
said hi to him and like maybe he like patted me on the head, but I never got to like hang out with him, you know?
Wow. I think you're truly missing out, bro.
Like
You know-
I feel like everyone else got to hang out with him a lot, like in the back room and like
Ladies. Shake your dreads.
dude, the Chuck E. Cheese mascot was the ultimate Riz guy. He's
Bro,
the Riz
he was-
god.
Bro, he was a nonchalant Riz Lord.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Dude, he fucking made the boys and girls swoon.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Drew, if you had to go back in time and fight someone, right? I'm gonna give you 3 choices, right?
Yeah.
Would you fight R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, or Jeff Epstein? If you had to fight one of the 3,
So R. Kelly, Bill Cosby,
or Jeff Epstein.
Jeff Epstein. Probably Jeff Epstein. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's jacked. He seems like he could be secretly jacked. So I'd be kind of scared to fight Epstein, but I feel like I would need to do it for the glory, for the honor.
You
I feel
know
like
what?
I've mentioned in every single episode. I think I've mentioned Jeffrey Epstein at least once, and I've also mentioned Stephen Hawking like in 3 different episodes.
Bro, why the fuck are you naming Stephen
I
Hawking?
don't know why I keep mentioning him, but it keeps coming up.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. No, that's
You remember
that's
Stephen
real.
Hawking?
What?
You remember Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, he was on fucking Epstein's Island, bro.
Yeah, he's a fucking freak.
Dude,
He's
I read
disgusting
the
looking.
reports
He looks like
about
a
him.
frog. He looks like a fucking disabled frog.
No, you know what's crazy? Bro really cheated on his wife with his nurse.
He
Like, did you know
Oh,
that?
really? I didn't know that.
So, okay, so basically, TMI.
The nurse was what,
but-
14?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, no, yeah.
Could have, but no. So apparently, Stephen Hawking's penis worked perfectly fine, right? And
Wow.
like, because it's all blood, like blood rushes. It's not really a muscle.
Even
it's
if
a
he's
blood.
paralyzed.
Right? Yeah. So basically, as you know, like he needed round the clock a nurse.
Yeah.
So Stephen Hawking was known for being very funny. So what would happen is that no, he'd already have shit planned out, like witty things to say on his like computer. And like no, apparently he dead ass cheated on his wife with his fucking nurse. You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
that's
Imagine being
cool.
cheated on, but imagine being cheated on by a paralyzed person. That's like another level of fuck that hurts.
Yeah, that would be so rough if you were the person married to him.
Or do you know about Dr. Seuss?
No, what did he do?
Oh my God, Dr. Seuss's wife had cancer. She unalived herself. My bad. We're on YouTube. She
He's
unalived
fine.
herself
I'll just
because
blur it, censor it.
because basically she had cancer, right? And
Yeah.
and Dr. Seuss was like he was sleeping.
Why didn't he help her? He was a doctor.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, but basically he cheated on his wife's with I think her nurse or like her like someone she was really close with. And in her
Yeah,
suicide note, she literally directly blames him on why like she killed herself because
that's
she
pretty
just couldn't
fucked up.
handle like having cancer and like getting cheated on.
I thought Dr. Seuss didn't like. You're gonna say like he's some sort of like anti-Semite or something like that,
He
but
could have been an anti-Semite. I don't know. I
I
just
have
know
no
he
idea.
just dude. Look, if you look into a lot of like the most successful people in the world or historical people, dude, they did a lot of messed up things. Like Gandhi was super racist towards black people.
I don't even the fact that people talk about Gandhi is so funny to me. It's just like, is he that cool though?
I mean, he
Is he?
did save a lot of Indian people from the British, but
Yeah, it's
yes, no,
true.
or like if you look at like even if you look at like the way like Albert Einstein treated his wife, oh my God, he was such a bad dude to his wife. He was crazy, and then he
Yeah,
ended up marrying his cousin like right after they got divorced.
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, or like Steve Jobs is the worst. If you ever look into Steve Jobs, that guy was such an asshole to everybody. I
Yeah.
didn't. I genuinely think Steve Jobs may be like a sociopath or something. If you like really look into it.
He was so brilliant though. I read his book. Not he didn't write it, but it was a biography about him. And that's like one of the best books I've ever read. I mean,
I
it
don't think.
probably leaves out a bunch of details. Like it could be really biased. Like apparently there's a lot of weird shit he did that like was left out. Like apparently he would like make his dog like he would be real he was like extremely neglectful to his like daughter and then like
Yeah, he
would
denied that she
make
existed.
yeah and then he would like make her like make her I could be getting this wrong but like he would make her watch when he would like start like getting like handsy with his mom like he would like make her stay in the room like no you should like look at this watch this and
That's
like
crazy.
getting like really like sexual with the mom
I just.
but
I.
he has a
Uh-huh.
really he's just a crazy like he's in the amount of shit he did was pretty insane like
I don't know. I think he was just a really good salesman. Like, if you think about it, he pretty much just told people what to do. Like, Steve Wozniak, in my opinion, was the genius because he had the team. He was in the lab. He was cooking, and it's just like
well
Steve Jobs, like, nah.
Steve Wozniak was definitely like the engineering innovator, but Steve Jobs was I don't think he was just a salesman. I think he was more than that. He was just like a total visionary, like knew extremely clearly like exactly what he wanted to do and then like figured out how to do it. Like he was kind of like he was probably like one of the most goated like directors or like like
Yeah, I would say he's
operating
a director for
people
sure.
like
But like,
executive people, like probably one of the most highest efficient,
I
like
mean, that's kind of how Tesla was. I mean, not
yeah.
Tesla. That's how. Oh my God, that's probably how Edison, that's how exactly how Edison was. He
Did you
didn't
know?
invent a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Did you
He
know
just said,
Steve? Yeah.
"What's
Oh,
up?"
sorry. Go ahead.
No, Edison just said like a lot of times he just patent things. Like he didn't actually invent it. It's just his companies did, and he just slapped his name on it.
Oh
He
wow,
was
I
more
didn't
like
know
a
that.
businessman. I mean, that's really the reason why Hollywood exists because he wanted a big stake in the film, and people just hated working with him.
Yeah.
So they literally moved from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Well,
Yeah.
did you know Steve Jobs was like the CEO of Pixar for like 5 years? Like he was the CEO
Yeah.
of Apple and Pixar at the same time.
That's why
Um,
the first Cars movie has like a Apple logo in it.
oh really? Well,
And
the
then
first
two,
couple Pixar movies are like the best ones. Like those are all the early Pixar ones are the best ones they've done.
well, even then, you know the game Halo?
Yeah.
Like Steve Jobs originally had that like Bungie's the development, like the company that made those games. and they're
Yeah.
owned by Microsoft. But originally, no, it was done by Apple until like actually like he like. So when Halo was being announced first, it was actually Steve Jobs who announced it, not Bill Gates. But then once it was getting ready to actually be delivered, it was then Bill Gates, the one to
He passed it off
yeah,
to
Billy.
Microsoft. Oh wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow. Um,
So literally had his hands in like video games, animation, and just like computers to then
one of the
smartphones.
well, yeah, he was Steve Jobs was a total genius, but he definitely like he had the perfect he he had like he basically had like iron will. Like he basically willed people to do exactly what he wanted. Like he was literally like 12 years old telling his parents, "Oh, if you don't if you don't move if you don't move houses to this other neighborhood with a better high school." He was literally 12 and he told them, "If you don't move over here, I'm dropping out because I want to go to this high school with better education." And then so his parents literally did that for him. And then also he did the same thing for college where he's like, he went to some place called like Reed College or whatever. And he's like, "I'm only going to this place. Like if you don't let me go to this college, I'm not going to college." So like he was like pulling shit like that. He lived in Silicon Valley, like the start of computers, and like was around like culturally for that. There's like computer clubs and stuff like that. So like he just kind of was in the perfect spot.
Yeah, it's all.
Um,
I mean, I think it's a lot of times like it's the right place, right time. Like,
and yeah, right place, right time, and also just like a genius and like like basically a crazy like when you're 12 years old and you're like basically the boss of your family, like that's like the type of person you would have to be like a CEO of a
you also,
big
I mean,
tech
most
company.
CEOs are technically like, I don't know if you actually looked into this, but I think like some like a study of like, I've heard a long time ago, but like a lot of CEOs are psychopaths, like registered
Oh,
psychopaths,
I'm sure, yeah.
because they lack empathy. That's why they can make decisions like firing a bunch of people.
Yeah, because you have to make this, you have to make really huge, impactful decisions really fast.
Yeah, and you have to make them like
Um,
logically. You can't put emotion into them.
yeah,
I think the idea of lacking emotions is a very crazy concept.
I think it's, I think you need to like switch it on and off depending, like it depends on the circumstance. Like, but if you're like in charge of a company, like you need to be able to like, all right, I have to just like do what's best for the company, like, and like I need to, if I need to fire people, then like, well,
No,
like
it's real.
there's a good way, there's like a right way and a wrong way to do. Like, I think Goldman Sachs, like when they fired a bunch of employees, they didn't tell anyone, and then people just tried to come into work, and their key card didn't work when they tried to tap in to the building. So that's like a terrible way to fire someone versus like
Oh, that'd
you
be
could just do
awful.
it in a good way. So there's like
I
right
guess
way and a wrong
so.
way to do like these, even if it's like I don't know.
I mean, I get what you mean. I just think it's one of those things. I'm like, huh. It's just a crazy thing to think about. Like,
Yeah.
because I can't wrap my head around the idea of having like billions of dollars. Like, I don't. I think like if you have $1 billion, what do you do with it? Because that's like a
Well,
lot. Because like
they, I
there's not a
think
big difference between like 900 million versus a billion
they
lifestyle wise.
well, I'm sure it's just like highly structured where all the money goes. Like they have thousands of people they pay, and they have like certain things that like automatically the money gets funneled to this, like the budgets of these things. And then like, so it's probably like has a pre-planned destination for all the money they're making, like where it goes. And then like any extra left over, then like, I don't know, they figure it out what they're going to do
Do
with
you,
that. But they
do you,
have probably like a really solid planned out thing what they're going to do with all of the money that they make.
do you think billionaires should exist? That's a question I want to ask you. I don't think billionaires should exist.
I don't honestly, I don't know. I mean, I think they need to be like under strict watch, under strict like they need to be like really closely inspected to make sure that there's like no wrongdoing or anything like that. Um, like it's the thing that's concerning about that is when they like will when they can obviously wield a lot of influence on like state affairs or politics or whatever. Like Elon Musk basically like was financing all like a shit ton of events and like
Trump, yeah,
giving away
Trump,
money to get Trump elected and
yeah, Trump's whole
promoting
like
him.
it was crazy. Like he funded Trump's when to a
Yeah.
certain extent. Like I would say so.
So I don't
It
know.
was
I mean,
insane.
my
I also
ideal. Yeah, go ahead.
well, I was gonna say also Epstein Island like proved like just to that extent like what we don't know what ultra rich people do.
Yeah, there's a whole other world of shit that people don't know about. That's like it's like beyond our comprehension. Like all the craziest shit, like the type of stuff when you tell people that oh this exists, they're like no that couldn't possibly be real. There's no way that's real. It's like no it actually is a thing.
Well, here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
And I've said this before. I bet you money there's multiple islands like that. There can't just be one.
No, there's definitely because the P Diddy
There has
thing
to be
came
at
out
least,
like
like,
a year, like 2 years
a
later.
handful.
The P Diddy parties, like that's bit, and they would get everyone drunk and like drugged up and whatever the fuck,
diddler.
and then like I guess have little fun butt activities with you, I guess.
I just think it's crazy that like there's levels to the Diddy party. There's like, did you go to the Diddy party or did you go to the
Yeah.
Diddy party?
Like
LeBron
Drewski
said,
or whatever.
yeah, like LeBron. Hey, no party like a
LeBron's
Diddy party.
definitely fucking implicated. Fuck that guy.
I don't know,
He was
man.
like one of the main people, and then Leo DiCaprio. Also,
If you told me,
yeah, there
you
was
think Leo DiCaprio's a pedo?
I think it's a possibility. Look at the people he dates. Like, I mean, you're allowed to date 18-year-olds. There's nothing wrong with that. That's their illegal. I mean, but it's like it does get sus when it's like every single time, and it's like, all right, so you have a type. You're
Yeah,
starting
it's
to
weird. Yeah,
but like,
because he's 50. He's 50,
and also
like
P.
he only
Diddy,
dates like 18, 19-year-olds.
P Diddy said like, oh, Leo's like one of the main people, like the first people I invite like to the Diddy party, and
Yeah.
and then there's the craziest part to me. This is
Jay-Z
the
has
part-
to know too.
Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce are fucking demons at this point. I'm convinced. Like, there's no way. This is the thing that set me, that tipped me off, was like a holy shit moment, was during like literally the fucking 3-month Kamala campaign. It was literally only like 3 months long. Like all of these celebrities started like showing up to the Kamala rallies or like posting a video like, now is the time where democracy is at stake. And Leonardo DiCaprio is literally a video of him like sitting in like a chair, like, now is the time. We need to come together and we need to all vote for Kamala Harris. And it's like, this guy is not involved in politics ever. Like he's a smart guy. Like, why would he be getting involved now?
He's
Like
a giant
might have
environmentalist.
they might have some fucking, no, he's definitely involved in some of that stuff. But like in terms of like, he's never really like gotten into the point of like into the arena of making like political ad campaigns or something like that. So this is like pretty
I
new
could see it,
territory.
though. Because if he's
they
such a
could
big
definitely they could have dirt.
environmentalist,
They could
If-
have
no.
dirt on him and Beyonce and Jay-Z, and they're all showing up to the rally to like to so it just seems like highly sus.
I mean,
highly
Jay-Z has
sus.
to be involved in some degree because him and Diddy were just like the closest of business partners for like many decades.
Yeah.
He has to know. And he was at a lot of those Diddy parties. Like, Jay-Z's one of those people, like, he definitely knows. And I bet you a handful of murders just happened because of Diddy.
I just have to wonder like how many people knew but like didn't like just like knew but like didn't say anything, because like I feel like there was a lot of people. It was like probably like before I had this kind of like switch with like Justin Bieber, where it was like at one point it's like everyone's like, oh, he's so cringy, like wow, he's crashing out, like, and then like once you see that video of him with Diddy and Diddy's like he's like 15 and like Diddy's
Why don't we
giving
hang out? Come on, bro. Why don't we hang
Oh,
out?
yeah,
and
that's
then he's
one of
like, I'm busy. And you're just like, dude, what a fucking creep.
Have you
He's
seen the
asking a 14-year-old boy, and he's like in his 30s or 40s at this point.
have you
Why don't we hang out? Why-
that one's creepy, but have you seen the one where it's the craziest one is him he's like gifting Justin Bieber a car. He's like, Justin Bieber's like 15 or 16, whatever. He's like gifting him a car, and then he's also like, yeah, we're going to Flavor Camp for the weekend. We're going to be in Flavor Camp for 2 weeks, like I guess some like some like little remote cabin or whatever. Like, yeah, I can't really get into what we're going to be doing over there, but it's every 16-year-old boy's dream come true.
Dude, That I bet you there's some
So
like,
he's literally staying. He's
I
literally
bet you
going
there's like
and
some
staying
sex
with him
slave
for
type
weeks.
shit was going on.
Yeah, he and him, and then like apparently like Usher. I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna get the names mixed up, but like Usher lived with either R. Kelly or Diddy. Like
No, Usher
he
lives
li-
with Diddy.
he lived
Usher
with
lives
Diddy since he
Diddy.
was like 15 or 16. Like he was living in his house. Like he adopted him basically when he was like he
Yeah.
adopted Usher. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking nuts?
I think the crazy part about it is it was always there. It's kind of like the R. Kelly situation in the sense of like everyone knew R. Kelly
Also-
was a fucking creep. Literally, there's footage of him peeing on girls. We already knew he was a pedo. Like, it's kind of one of those things, dude. Like, everyone kind of knew it.
I actually did not even know that there was videos of R. Kelly pissing on. I mean, I know that he did that, but I didn't know that there was video proof of that.
Dude, no, bro, everyone knew bro was married to Aaliyah when she was like 13. He literally was hanging out with Aaliyah, and everyone kept asking like, "Hey, Aaliyah, like, we know you're like wise beyond your years, and we know you come off more mature, but you're a
Very
teenager,
mature for your age.
right? But we're like, we know you're a teenager, and you keep hanging out with R. Kelly, and y'all are kind of like dating. How old are you?" Or
Yeah.
like, and they just went. They're literally. I think it's like an album. It's called "Age Is Just a Number," some bullshit like that. Let me Google this.
He's got an album called "Age Is Just a Number."
It's yeah, "Age Is Just a Number" song by Aaliyah. Yeah. Age ain't
Who the
nothing
fuck
but a
is
number.
Aaliyah?
She was an R&B singer who was
Damn.
married to R. Kelly, and she was really young. Like when I say she was really young, dude. She was really young, and she died in a plane. She died in a plane crash.
Damn.
Yeah, she was super pretty though. No cap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we all knew.
They were only
fucking-
married for a year.
Are you googling it?
She said they were married between 1994 and 1995, which is so she was born 1979. She was what would that be? 15. She was 15 to 16.
Yeah, like I think her parents had a sign off on them getting married.
Oh
But that's
my
crazy
God.
though. Like, look, hear me out. Ready? When people talk about Elvis marrying like a 14-year-old,
Did he do that?
yeah, you didn't know
Oh,
Elvis
like-
married a fucking 14-year-old? You
I
remember
know,
Priscilla
I
Presley
know
when she was like
I knew he
14?
was dating around in the younger area, but I
But
didn't
to
know
be
he
fair, though,
married.
Like in the 1960s, though, I think like people didn't think about that though. Like in the 60s, if you were like with like a 15-year-old,
Yeah, in the 50s too for Elvis. And
yeah,
it
no,
wasn't-
no one questioned it. Everyone's like,
I-
"Oh, there's Mr.
My,
Smith, 30-year-old and his 15-year-old
my great
daughter."
grandparents got married when like one of them was 24 and the other one was 6. Like the mom, like great grandma was 16 and my great grandpa was 24. So it's
Yeah, I
like,
think my great grandmother like got married when she's like 15. She's like, "Fuck that." She's like, I don't work on a farm anymore. I'm 15.
I don't
Time to get
fucking-
married."
They didn't do fucking. They were not doing. They didn't give a fuck about high school back then. They're like, I'm getting married. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get married. I don't want to work on a farm. That's not for me. I'm just saying that's crazy.
I think we need to maybe not go that crazy young at first, but I think like I think we need to like start getting people marrying younger. Like that would probably like.
I don't
'cause,
know,
like,
dude.
There used to be like families where you'd be like. You're like your great parents are still alive, and like the great
No, fuck
grandchildren
that.
are
Fuck
alive
that.
at the same time, and there's only like 20 years. Like now it's like every generation's like 35 years apart. And it used to be like every generation's like 20 years apart. So you get like grand.
See, but that's the thing though.
grandkids.
It's so expensive having children. Like having a kid and being able to raise it properly with all the resources you ideally want to give them, dude. That's expensive.
The situation's not ideal at the moment for that.
Like,
But
and that's the
hopefully,
sad
like,
part.
when if it could be made ideal, then it would
Yeah,
be ideal to do.
for sure. But that's just insane. Like, it costs money to have a baby in a hospital. Like, the idea is if like, and here's my thing, right? Like, politicians are like, "Oh, we need more children. We need more children."
Recording in
Right?
progress.
Sorry, I'm
Oh
doing
my God.
OBS too, so
Okay, that's fine. My thing is politicians are always like, "We need more children. We need more children," right?
yeah.
And I get that, but if you want more children, then make it free to have children. Like literally make it free to have like a child be birthed in a hospital.
Well, yeah, there's
Like medical
given
bills are
you can
stupid.
give incentives, give like tax incentives for kids to be had. Like give
Not
incentives. You can
I
give
think just
promote you can promote people to have kids by making it financially easier for them. For sure. You could make it so that you if like I if the government actually cared about doing things that were good, they would incentivize things like having kids, making it easier to live, like more affordable living costs, and if they would also not they would de-incentivize things that were bad, like they wouldn't like they would not give you any tax breaks if you were like some like single whatever, I don't know,
I
like
just think it's
incentivizing the right trajectory for society.
I just think it's just insane to me the idea of having kids. Like if you look at the medical bills, I think it's like I think I saw somewhere it was like over like $1 million to have a child,
That probably
and
was
I'm
like
like,
the UK or something, like some
no,
bullshit.
I think it was the U.S.
The US. Oh
But
wow.
I think so. But like the point of the matter is, why should it cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a small child
They
as opposed to
basically
like,
make you indebted for life and like have your entire financial life be a prison.
yeah, like why
It's
humans have been
crazy.
making babies naturally for like since we've been around.
It's a
Why the fuck?
very modern phenomenon.
Yeah, why is it that it costs so much? Now I understand that you want to like, I understand the idea like, oh, you want it proper. I
No, I
understand like,
understand that definitely is not possible in the current like situation that we're in. Like it's definitely not physical like financially possible for 99% of everyone. Like
yeah, like I would love children one day. I personally would love to have kids, but I think it's like I would feel like I need to wait like a decade from now when I'm in like my 30s to be like, okay, now I can comfortably afford to have a kid.
yeah.
And that's what's
Yeah.
insane. It's like
Used to not be like that.
it used to not be. It used to be like, oh, if I'm 20, I'm married at 25, cool, I have a kid, boom, whatever, right? But the idea of just alone not being able to afford like a house, not being able to afford like most people can't afford like have children. Like I think the idea is that as time is getting more and more expensive, the idea of wanting these ideals and the American dream of wanting those things, like it's slowly but surely coming obsolete because most people are starting to become freelancers. Most people are starting to pay rent instead of paying mortgages. And then those who do pay mortgages have to pay at the fucking wazoo, or they need to stay there for at least a good 10, 30
Well, in
years.
the 40s or 50s or whatever, when you're buying a house, the price of the house is like 2 or 3 years worth of salary, and now it's like 10 years of salary or something. Like it's just insane.
Yeah,
Like
and
even more than that, probably.
it's wild to me too that the American dollar is not worth jack shit. Like, like for when I graduated high school, right? My grandparents gave me $1,000. I was like, this was 2019, right?
Yeah,
They also gave me another $1,000 when I graduated college,
yeah.
right? But what's weird is like, dude, I literally Googled it. Like, it was like almost like 1,300 back then versus what it is now. I mean, back
Probably,
like
probably
if
even
you get like
more.
2019 money, well, probably more now with how
Probably
much it's all
more
going.
because it's
But
literally they doubled the money supply in like the last 5 years. Like there's literally like more money in the last 5 years than they have printed in like the last 100 years. Like they're kind of like trying to send us into destruction as fast as possible.
well, the crazy
I don't
thing
know
is
why.
just it's
Maybe.
inflation, and the problem is too, it's also a recession. I mean, literally, you're seeing videos, right, of fashion TikTokers. What they'll do is they'll go into a store, they'll buy like a outfit or like a piece of like clothing. They'll measure it and start creating like an out like literally they'll like chalk out the outlines of like in the seams and they'll create their own version of that clothing piece. Just
Yeah.
so you know, people in the 19 I think it's like 1930s during like the Great Depression did that. So like what women would do is women would like buy dresses, they would take them home and literally replicate the whole entire dress back at home and then return it right after.
Yeah.
And the
Damn.
fact that that's starting to come around is not that's has to be the biggest recession indicator that people are so fucking broke that they're actually replicating clothing, making their own from home as opposed to buying it.
Yeah. Well, fashion. Well, the just like the clothes and like shoes manufacturing. I don't know if you've noticed, but like, I mean, I'm sure I don't have data to. I'm sure I'm 100% correct though, but just like within like the last 10 years, there's been such a fall off in quality with like shoes and like clothes. Like it's just like
Oh,
they
100%.
they get fucked up so easily and they get like destroyed. Like it used to be you buy like a nice pair of shoes. Like I have a pair of shoes that like it's like kind of beat, but they're from 2019 and they still work.
Yeah.
And then I had like a pair of Converse that I bought like 2 years ago, and they lasted like less than like a year. Like they literally were destroyed within a year. Like just like
Oh
walking around,
yeah.
and they're like like ripped and like not even like together. Like
I mean, you
and
have
you
to
like
make
literally
like
like they just like were so they're like and it used to be like you would buy because my dad has a ton of Converse, so like he has like some from like so long ago, like probably like over 10 years that like still like kind of work. But if you buy Converse now, they're just absolutely trash and don't like last. Like, and it's the same with clothes too. Like clothes are just like much more cheaply made now.
I think the problem is like, it used to be like you get what you paid for, right? And it was like, okay, well, if I go to like a thrift store and I pay like $2 for like a shirt, the shirt's kind of shitty. Okay, that's fine, right? But now you pay for like things and like especially food, like look at Gatorade, right? The bottle is actually smaller than what it used to be like 10 years ago. You pay
Yeah,
for it more. I mean, literally, like the dollar menu doesn't exist. Dollar Tree doesn't exist. And I understand inflation is a thing that just happens over time, but it's like quality does not get what you paid for. And I think that's the crazy part about it.
yeah.
Like,
There,
if you
it's
want really nice shit, you have to pay way more. And I think
yeah,
for people our age, especially like Gen Z, it's like, it's crazy because we're freshly out of college. It's been under a year since we've been out of college, correct?
yeah,
Yeah, right? Because we graduate December.
yeah,
Okay, so we've been out of college for less than a year, right? So almost about a year. So, okay, let's think about that. We're at the point where it is harder to get a job. Money is not worth shit right now. There's tariffs going on like crazy. I
yeah.
mean, like think about that. The time to start your life is genuinely when we the hardest point right now in the world is when we're starting our lives.
Uh,
What a great time to be
I
alive.
I mean, to be fair, I agree with you in some respects, but like to put in perspective, like it would be way worse to be alive 150 years ago. Like you would just get like an infection in your thumb from a paper cut, and then you'd fucking die. Like Alexander Hamilton, I can't remember what disease he had or whatever, but he was like just like sick in bed with his mom. Then like his mom just died of like fucking like the flu or some shit, and like she's just like fucking rolling around in bed, and it's like it's like something that like would be so easy to like survive if it was. But like I mean, there's like parts of
Right, but I mean, look
today
at
that
like
are much easier and more convenient, but there's also it's kind of like the most fucked up and subverted that the country's ever been. Like there's a lot of
for
bad
sure.
actors.
I mean, look at look at like I don't know. I mean, economically, like I mean, sure, but then look at like the 2000s, right? Like 2000, 2005. Like
Yeah,
the world was doing like at least not the world, but at least the US was doing so well economically. I mean, we're out of debt. Like the US had like fuck you money. And I
yeah.
think now it's like, dude, they're using the fucking White House as a UFC promotion. What the fuck?
Where
How
was
is that
that?
gonna? You didn't know that? They're
I
hosting
didn't see
UFC. They're hosting UFC like a title UFC fight at the White House.
inside the White House.
Yeah, which is
That's good.
fucking stupid. How the fuck is that gonna make groceries cheaper?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The only person that helps is literally Dana White, who's
That was
already
like when
like
they were like that was like
filthy
when they were
rich.
like had like a fucking like row of Teslas outside. They're like fucking auctioning or selling the Teslas or whatever the fuck that was. That stupid little. You remember
Dude,
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just insane because the problem then too was like majority like the left buys Teslas. Republicans
Yeah.
don't buy
And now
Teslas.
they
They,
put that funny ass bumper sticker on their Tesla. It's like, I bought this before Elon went crazy or something like that so that no one smashes their Tesla.
well, that's a shitty part too. Is like a Tesla objectively is a good car. Like it's objectively is a pretty solid car,
It's
right?
like pretty solid, I guess. I mean, it's kind of sucks for road trips probably.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like if you live in a city
Yeah.
and like you just need to get around, it's solid
Did
for
you
what it
hear that
does.
it like that had like it started like it implemented like a dog mode and then like someone turned the dog mode on and their dog died in like the hot car. Did you hear about that?
Oh, I believe it.
That's so
I believe
crazy.
it's
Isn't that
so
so
hard.
that's so funny. Like you add a fucking dog mode update and then instantly a fucking you this person turns it. I mean, the person's kind of a fucking retard for even believing that it would like, oh, I'll just put dog mode on and that this new thing that just came out. I'll just put dog mode on the car, not roll down the
Yeah.
windows and just hope that it works.
I just think it's
Um,
crazy. Like, I don't know. Like on paper, like Tesla's great, but it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like when it fails badly. Like if your iPhone fails, no one dies, you know? But like if your
yeah.
car fails, on many occasions, people will probably die.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about like Teslas crashing into people when it's on like auto drive or whatever, like auto steering. I
Oh, dude,
mean,
I've heard stories like that.
really, there have been stuff.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't I haven't known anything about that,
No,
but
no, but hear me out though. Ready, Drew? Hear me
yeah,
out. I am a firm believer, right? That right now we are in the most historically interesting time, at least relatively, because how dramatic the world is right now.
yeah,
And I mean, look at this. Like, put it this way. Like, if you think about like what's going on, it's like the country's more divided than ever,
dude,
right?
there's gonna be like a civil war soon.
No,
There's
I know.
literally gonna
Our
be
neighbors don't like us. They don't need us now to export goods. China doesn't use any of our products. Like they don't. They used to like be one of the biggest American beef
no,
exporters.
no. I'm saying like in the
They use
country.
Australian beef.
I'm
They
saying
use
with
Australian beef.
no, I know. I'm saying within inside the country, there's gonna be another civil war. There's gonna be
I
another
wouldn't
one.
be surprised if we get to that point. Not I wouldn't say of a civil war, but I think there's gonna be another
It's gonna
sort
be.
of
It's gonna
change.
get crazy. They're gonna. People are heated up. Like people, I myself included, would honestly be. Wouldn't be. I'm not advocate. I would. I would never advocate
Yeah.
for anything bad. But I wouldn't be sad if there was a revolution and basically dismantled the system and
I
started
mean,
it
look at
again from the ground up and made it so that it wasn't. So
I mean, look
set
at
up
Nepal.
to.
Nepal literally burnt down one of their like buildings, like Capitol buildings, or one of their really important buildings,
Yeah.
and their whole protest was led by Gen Z. I think the problem
Damn,
is,
Jan 6 Nepal style.
dude, it's actually crazy. But I think the problem then too is we're in an interesting point socially where if you look at how like life usually goes, typically it's always the older generation that's more conservative, right?
Yeah,
So the older generation typically is always more conservative than the generation after, right?
yeah.
For once, statistically, it's actually not that. That's not
No,
the case at all.
no. The Gen Z is the most
It's
conservative generation alive.
it's well, it's interesting because women are very progressive, while men, I'm not including myself, but I'm just saying like men are starting to become more conservative, and it's odd because it's not usually in life it's like classism, right? Or it's like just age that like determines like a lot of what's going on. No, it's sexes. And that's what's crazy about it. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
idea that like, and I think I like read somewhere, it was like a statistic, like most women say like, I will not date a Trumpy.
Yeah, it is kind of the state of the sexual divide. I say sexual, I mean like the sexes. The state of divide between men and women is like probably the craziest it's ever been. Like we like the way that there's I don't know if there's ever been a period like that. It is pretty historical in that like men and women have never been more at odds in certain respects, like not seeing eye to eye on most shit. Like
Yeah, and I think you could source it to a lot of problems. I actually would source it to I think it's counterculture to a certain extent. And what I mean is like you look at like a movie like the Barbie movie, right? They bash on men all the time. A lot of
yeah,
things bash on dudes. And like I think to a certain extent, I think male patriarchy is real. I think it's very important, but I think when you disregard men and create enemies as opposed to working together, I think that's when you start creating more of a divide where people don't want to just work with you. And I
well, it's
think
interesting
another,
that they push. It's interesting that they intentionally push because I mean patriarchy's real, but it's like I mean if you just like look at all of history, it kind of makes sense. Men are like the dominant sex, and they always will be. And
I
they're
don't, I,
it's they're where because men are the people that at the end of the day when there's a war starting or when there's a serious thing that's going on, we have to be the ones who like go out and carry out the difficult. Like women can, well, like if they're in politics, will they? I guess they can make the decisions and stuff. But the people going out on the ground to like the police officers who are actually like physically capable of like taking someone down, or like the people in the army that are physically capable of like it's like because we are kind of like at the end of the day like going to be the physically dominant uh sex. So that's
I think
and we're
maybe,
also natural leaders as well.
but I think no, but I think truly, I think that just defeats feminism. I think the problem is right is people want to make feminism like gender versus gender, but the reality is feminism's the idea of equality, and I think equality should be teamwork and cooperation, but that just
Yeah.
doesn't exist. Like I think if you truly want to like say like what is right, what should we be doing is instead of like men and women versus each other, it should be
Yeah.
us as the Gen Z versus the world
They
itself. And I
it's
think,
yeah, I agree.
well, what I was gonna get at, and it's like not a crazy take, but I think it's like look at me and look at like the actual like statistics of Gen Z. Like it's crazy. Like okay, ready? 3 out of 4 people in Gen Z are single. If you get a room of 5 people who are Gen Z, one of them will statistically die alone. The reality is we're the most single. We have the least amount of birth rates, and we're probably going to see the biggest decline in terms of like human population because we
Well,
just don't breed.
white people are having the low birth rates, and Japanese people and some other Asian countries as well. But a lot of places like India, Africa, other places will have a higher above replacement level birth rate. So those people will be fine.
That's yeah, and that's true. I'm just talking about like the US, like I'm just talking
Yeah,
about the
no, the
US right
U.S.
now
for sure.
because
That's why
it's
they're
actually
importing
insane.
like tens of millions of people from other places.
But that's the crazy thing though. It's like going back to it all. It's like if you get rid of immigrants, right? Immigrants unironically keep the population actually controlled because they breed a lot. That's just how it is.
Yeah, there's a reason they import them because white people probably somewhat by a system of design, why they've made it much more difficult for us to kind of outlast certain things. Like we're just all the conditions, like the living conditions we were talking about, have been made much harder. It's much easier to import people from third world countries that will accept much lower wages, and also like they'll do programs like H-1B visas for like Indians and other people, and they'll pay them a really terrible wage and then like basically like revoke their visa if they get fired or something. So basically
It's just
using slave labor almost.
I just think it's wild to me. It's like the idea of like you see a lot of farmers like freaking out, right? That they're gonna lose their farm because they don't have anyone working it.
Yeah.
and they're like, oh no, all our employees got, they're either one, too scared to show up, or they got deported. And it's like, the crazy thing is, right? If I
Yeah.
knew that my business relied on illegal immigrants, right? Why the fuck would I vote to deport them?
Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive. It's kind of conflict of interest.
Like, I
That's what
understand if you're a person that just doesn't like use like illegal immigrants and you genuinely just don't believe illegal immigrants are good. I get that, right? I understand that sentiment to a certain extent, right?
yeah.
But if your business runs on illegal immigrants, why the fuck would you vote
Yeah, it's
to
just
deport them?
it's set up in a way where it's like there is no benefit, like there's a benefit to uh importing cheap labor and not fostering. Basically, the role of the government should be to foster growth and opportunity and basically improving the lives of the people that were here. Like the U.S. was 90% white, like 1960s, like, and that's kind of falling off. So it's just like it kind of is indicative that they don't give a shit about the people who were mostly in the country before. That they're importing lots of people, and now it's like less than half the country is white. But like it's just easier for them to bring in other people that will do it for far cheaper and not care about, because
Well,
they don't
yeah,
have to
like the
care about
idea
the
of
living
American
conditions.
jobs doesn't exist anymore. It's like you can have an American job, sure, but like we export everything to other countries. That just
Yeah.
doesn't exist. Like the idea that, hey, we should start bringing factories. We should start bringing X, Y, and Z back to the U.S. Okay, I get that, but we don't have we don't have the infrastructure. It's
Yeah.
too expensive, and people don't really want to work those jobs because they're already subjugated to overseas labor for pennies on the dollar. So it's like that's just not how the game works over here. And if you want to
Yeah.
change it, it's going to be really slow and really expensive.
That's why it's Gen 6 2.0 time. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean,
In Minecraft, there should be a revolution on the Minecraft servers.
correct.
Yeah.
I fuck with Minecraft like heavy, dude. Did you ever watch the Minecraft movie?
I did watch the Minecraft movie.
Was it good?
No, it was pretty shit, but
Was it like shit, like good shit? Like Five Nights at Freddy's was like a bad movie, but I fucking loved Five Nights at Freddy's.
I would say 60 to 70% cringe, and then the rest was like funny, like bad funny. Like it's all bad, but like some parts of it were like kind of so dumb that it was funny, but a lot of it was quite cringe.
Oh, dude. See,
Like
I
Jack
think there's a
Black
fine
sucks
one.
so hard in this movie, but Jason Momoa is good.
What was he
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, he's good.
Chicken jockey.
I was walking around the house for like 2 weeks after the movie came out. I was just like walking around and going like, diamond sword, chicken jockey, chicken jockey. My sister was like, shut the fuck up.
Wait, Drew. I gotta ask you something. What are your top 5 movies of all time?
Oh man.
Two Girls, One Cup.
Two Girls, One Cup. Yeah, anything
One
that's
man,
like
one man, one jar.
the one where he's fucking a snake.
Jesus Christ.
No. Let me look at my IMDb. I have like
No, bro. No. Don't do that.
if you go off the
Cheating.
top of my head.
Top is the dome.
Okay, well, I said I would like
Bro, I went to
recently. I
film
would
school.
say I said that Incredibles was in my top 5 like a little while ago. I don't know if it's still it. I rewatched it recently and I found like a couple minor flaws with it, but it's still probably like top 20. So I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I can't. It's hard off the top of my head. Probably
Like it doesn't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be in order. It's just like a top 5. Like, oh, this is probably
Clockwork
it.
Orange is in there.
Okay.
American Psycho's in there.
Okay.
Oh,
good one. Those are good
probably
ones.
like Evil Dead 2 is in there.
Evil Dead 2 is great.
Yeah. Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Got a poster of it.
I've seen it. I've seen it at your old apartment.
Yeah. One more.
Yeah, one more. One more for the gang.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems? Yeah,
Yeah.
you do love that movie.
I
remember
love
we
it
had a
so
whole-
much. I'm obsessed with it. So this podcast is going to be so good because I've mentioned so many topics like multiple times. Like This is like the second or
Uncut
third
Gems.
time I've mentioned Minecraft, and this is like the fourth time I've mentioned Uncut Gems.
Bro, you love Uncut Gems. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that's one of
so
those
good.
movies like you just love, and every time you could talk about Uncut Gems, like, yeah, dude, Uncut Gems, bro, I fucking love Uncut Gems. That's a
Yeah.
good fucking movie, bro. Have you like literally my first time fucking meeting you was, bro? Have you seen Uncut Gems with fucking Adam Sandler, dude? That movie's so fucking good, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. That movie goes nowhere, but like that's one of my favorite movies of all time, bro. Did you know they use a 70 to 200 millimeter fucking zoom lens? Did you know that, dude? That's one of the greatest movies ever.
It doesn't go nowhere. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man,
It
and they kill him
goes.
at the end.
It goes a lot of places. Actually, it's a classic
Okay,
tragedy
okay, okay. Let me.
where the protagonist doesn't win. And it's just the whole movie is him getting closer to losing,
All
which
right,
I
all right.
like.
I'm ready to tell you my top five. I thought about this. Ready?
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting. No
Okay.
Country for Old Men.
Okay, that's a good one.
Full Metal Jacket.
That's a good one. Yeah.
The Matrix.
Matrix is all
Matrix.
right.
Matrix One.
Matrix is. I think it's a little overrated, but it's still a good movie.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
The acting's
And in
really
the
funny.
and then In the Mood for Love by Wong Kar-wai.
Is
In the Mood
that?
for Love is one of my favorite movies of all fucking time.
I think I've only seen the only one of his I've seen is Chungking Express, and I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
because
good.
we had to watch it.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, we were. Yeah, that's true. But I want to see more of his. He's pretty good.
I would say In the Mood for Love is genuinely my favorite because like a lot of my favorite movies, I would say they don't have happy endings. And I think
Yeah,
what I like about a lot of Warren Kar-wai films is that his endings aren't very happy. They're like I like when there's not a happy ending of a movie
yeah,
because when there's not a happy ending, you can actually be more creative. Like, yeah, sure, we as an audience want to see the guy get the girl, right? We want to see our protagonist like overcome what's going on, right? That's
yeah,
fun. But when it's not a happy ending, I actually argue you can get way more creative. Like like for instance, like The Mist, right? That Stephen King book
yeah,
that became a movie. Stephen King actually prefers the actual ending to the actual movie than he does the actual book.
yeah.
Because then basically in the book they just end up like fucking off and going to like an army base and they end up okay. But do you know the endings of The Mist or no?
No.
So the ending of The Mist, right? The mist is basically like there's this thickest mist and there's like monsters in the mist and so it just kills people, right? So basically, make a long story short, is that this guy and the survivors and his kids are stuck in the mist, and they know they're gonna die because they hear like this like a lot of noise, right? And he has a revolver, and there's five of them, and there's only five bullets. So what he does is he kills everyone, and he puts them all out their misery so they don't get killed by the monsters, right?
Yeah,
So what ends up happening is at the end of the movie, the mist actually clears, and it's actually the government making all that noise because they're killing all the monsters. So this dude walks out his car and he sees that he just murdered his kid and all his friends, and he's like literally trying to grab a gun to kill himself or
yeah.
something like that, but he doesn't have another bullet to kill himself. And
That's
literally,
crazy.
Stephen King has gone on record say, "I love that ending way more than what I wrote because that's more like it's simply just more creative." Like
The
within the
movie.
mood for, yeah, like within the mood for love, right? It's basically about like two couples that are both getting cheated on. So the husband who's getting cheated on, the wife that's getting cheated on, end up like falling in love for one another, right?
Yeah,
And you naturally would assume that at the end of the movie, they would end up together. But that's not the case. In fact, the guy ends up becoming a writer and the girl stays with her husband and they have a child together. But the beauty of it, it's like it's more of a creative approach to just what is going on. And I would argue movies that don't have a happy ending sometimes are the most creative ones.
yeah,
Like you ever saw Florida Projects?
yeah. That the Florida Project was great. until the very end when it was that really shitty iPhone footage.
No way. You didn't like that? I thought that was what made it good. Wait, why did you not like it?
I'm pretty sure the director Sean Baker went on record saying like, yeah, we just like had to do what we had to do. Like we couldn't get the camera we wanted to get in like to Disneyland. Like we had to like use a phone. Like we just had to get the thing we wanted to get, you know? So I feel like he
See,
kind of was self-aware about it, but like he wanted the ending that he wanted, you know?
I mean, I like the ending because the ending is like the idea of like, hey, realistically, you don't want to know what's going on because it's not a pretty picture, and we don't want you
Yeah.
to see what that's going on. So it's like an interpretation, like the
I
girls
guess
are
yeah,
running away.
it can make sense. Yeah, that's a great film though for
They're
most of
running
it.
away from their own problems virtually by Disneyland
Did you
because I
see?
think they, huh?
Did you see Anora?
Dude, I wish okay.
You
Let me tell you
haven't
the
seen
coolest shit.
Anora?
No. I have, but like, my experience watching Nora was fucking awesome. Let me tell you what the fuck happened, right?
Yeah,
I watched the Nora after it won Palme d'Or. All right, because
yeah,
I knew Nora was hard to watch, and since everyone was going to it, so I waited till after it won Palme d'Or, right? And then I purposely went to a theater outside of Houston. So like Houston, I went to the suburbs, right? I think it was in Texas City. I
yeah,
went there, right? I was in a whole ass theater by myself watching a Nora, and it was the greatest fucking experience of my fucking life.
yeah,
Because let me tell you something, Drew. Every reaction was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck," and I could be like when you're seeing a Nora getting piped for the first time, you're like, "Whoa,
yeah,
whoa, holy shit,
yeah,
oh my god," and then you just see like all this shit that's going down. I actually think Nora was a great movie, but I argue if you've seen Tangerine, it's like
yeah. I've
kind
seen
of not.
Tangerine.
It's what
I have seen Tangerine.
we had to watch it together. Remember?
Yeah, well, I've seen it a couple times before.
Right. But didn't you just feel like Anora was just a high budget version of just Tangerine? It's basically just finding someone.
I thought it was his best movie, honestly. Like, it was so good. It was like, oh my god, you're gonna hate me for bringing it up, but it was basically like, it felt like similar to Uncut Gems.
Oh my
In
god, this fucking guy.
it
This fuck
literally,
hey bro, get a new line, bro.
I know, dude.
Little bro.
It literally was like
Type shit.
because Tangerine is like really like it's not that stressful. Like it's like not that tense because it's kind of like very fast paced and like a lot it kind of goes from thing to thing really quickly and then like
Uh-huh.
it's like kind of gritty and gross but there's a lot of like comedy. But in
Yeah, Tangerine is
Nora,
pretty
it's a lot
funny.
more like suspense. I feel like there's it's very funny, but it's like they make it a lot more tense. Like he kind of dials in, like
Yeah,
making
I
it a lot
agree.
more like thrilling. I guess I just thought it was like it was really like it was so well done. Like the vibe
No,
he got,
I agree.
it was
Nora was
so
an
good.
awesome movie. I just
Yeah,
think it's like if you've seen Tangerine, it almost felt formulaic almost. Like because it was
I
the
don't
same
know.
like because it was the same like premise where like someone's missing, they're trying to find them. So like in the Tangerine, the prostitutes are trying to find Chester, the pimp, right? And in like Honora and like her the parents like workers are trying to find like I forgot the guy's name. The main dude. Like
I don't
Honora's
remember.
husband. Honora's husband.
I don't remember.
You,
There's some Russian name, some Russian guy.
yeah, but you get
But
what I mean though. They're still trying to find someone.
I get you were
Also,
saying. Yeah, the plot is definitely the plot outline of the plot is very similar, but I think like it's a very similar plot, but done extremely differently. Like very,
yes,
very
I
different
agree.
style slash approach. Like
I would
it
agree
was
with that.
just so good the whole way through, and
You
like
know what I will
very
say?
emotionally devastating.
Did you know that Sean Baker's wife was Miss Mama-san in fucking Tangerine?
Who
You know
was that?
Miss Mama-san, the fucking lady who owns the donut shop in Tangerine. That's Sean Baker's wife.
Oh, the Chinese
Like the Asian woman. Like
donut shop. I'm looking up donut shop Tangerine.
look, Miss like fucking look at Tangerine. movie.
Yeah. Well, it won't show any pictures of the.
Yeah,
Oh,
Miss
this is
Mama
Sean Baker
Son
wife.
is like that's Sean Baker's wife. Yeah, I think Sean Baker's wife was Miss Mama Son. I
Oh yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. I
I
see
think she
it.
played.
That's interesting.
Dude,
That's
Sean
cool.
Baker cast his fucking wife. What a fucking gangster ass man.
That's sick. That's
No, no,
sick.
I
Oh,
think.
I'm gonna. Oh wait,
Was she?
I'm gonna
No, 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 no. I
send you
lied. I
another
lied.
link.
I lied. She wasn't the one. Tangerine. No, 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 no. I lied.
Okay.
I wake up every night screaming, crying, shitting,
Throwing
and I'm like,
up.
Andrew Kelso, Andrew Kelso, fuck me, Andrew Kelso.
Yeah. We
Type
get
shit.
me and Austin get a nice fucking on once in a while.
Dude, high key, bro. I think if I was a bad bitch, Latina, bro.
Yeah, if you're
Hi,
a
hi,
BBL,
yeah, dude, high key type shit, bro. Oh
high
man, be
key, if
over.
you trans to a BBL, I'd be all over that. All
Oh,
over that
thanks,
ass.
thanks, bro. Hey, back at you, bro.
Yeah.
Ba- Back at you, dude. Type shit. Ladies, ladies,
Hey.
ladies. 6'7",
Uh,
6'7". Bro.
is
High
that
key.
fucking golf clubs? Or am I fucking
What?
tripping? Never
I
mind.
don't,
I
I
thought
don't
that I thought
fucking
your
own
bag
golf.
was a golf club bag for a second.
Bro, I fucking hate golf. I watched
Why?
Happy Gilmore the other day.
This new one or the old one?
Old one, so
That
I don't
one's
have to
good.
watch the new one. I heard the new one's
I
ass.
thought I would hate the old. I watched the first one like a little bit ago. I thought I would hate it, but it was actually kind of funny.
No, it's very funny.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say, Drew? Okay, let me ask you something, right?
Yeah.
If you're from Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to start a gang war between two Connecticut towns, what's two towns would you like make them have a gang war?
Probably let's see.
And
Definitely
why?
Bridgeport. Bridgeport's kind of like the worst city in the whole state.
Fuck Bridgeport.
Yeah, that's like you don't want to go there at night. I'd probably do them, and I'd probably like choose whichever one's like most suited to defeat Bridgeport, which would probably be
Newport.
we don't have a Newport. We have I'm trying to think what's maybe Greenwich. I do I don't think there's no gangs in Greenwich. Okay, so probably Stamford. If there's a gang in Stamford.
So it's like, oh no, my Aldi's closed. What am I gonna do? And then the shitty versions are like, what the fuck do you mean Aldi?
Yeah, we're waging Aldi warfare. We're gonna make a bunch of Aldi
Yeah.
stores pop up in Bridgeport, and they're not gonna be
You
able
have
to
a
fucking deal with
concentration
it.
camp, and it's like
It's just
like
the deli line at
it's-
Aldi.
it's-
You just have to get in line for the deli at Aldi.
okay. If you had to have a concentration camp, if you had to have a work camp, right?
Yeah,
Like a work camp,
I
it had to be
I like what you're
sponsored.
putting down. I like what you're
Right,
putting
right,
down.
right, right. It had to be sponsored by a company, right?
Yeah.
Who would you have as your work camp? I already
So
have an
like,
idea.
so is the work can't what kind of work is it? Just like anything or like what?
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
Hey, I want to pick. It's either like if it's a work that I don't like, then I'll choose a company I don't like. If it's work that I think is good, I'll choose a company I think is good.
No. I'm saying like if you were in like a camp where you were like a work slave,
Oh,
right?
okay, so if I was the slave, if I was
Yeah.
in the labor
If you were a
camp,
work slave, what corporate American job would you be a work slave to?
well, which one do you think treats their employees the best? I'm trying
Trader
to think.
Joe's. Fucking
Trader
Trader Joe's. I would
Actually,
dude, I would let
I don't know
Trader
if Trader
Joe's take
Joe's is the
advantage of
best.
me. I would let Trader Joe's take so much advantage of me
I don't know if
because
Trader
I'm
Joe's is the
crying,
best.
sweating, and bleeding. At least I'll be crying and sweating and bleeding in a Hawaiian shirt.
Maybe
So-
Walmart.
Walmart would be the worst. The fuck do you mean?
Well, that's their stores, but at the corporate, they probably treat
No.
better.
You work at the store. You don't work at the corporate level.
Oh, okay, then Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's.
Bro. I would be a work
Joe's for
slave
sure.
in a Hawaiian t-shirt so fast.
That'd be nice. Do they give you a Hawaiian t-shirt? Or you have to go
Yeah.
buy one.
No.
Okay, nice.
I don't know. I've never worked there, but it's like fuck it. I would try it. Actually, you know what's crazy? Speaking of Aldi and Trader Joe's, you know that the people who own them, they were actually brothers. They're
I
German.
did
They're German
not.
peeps. Same thing with like
I
a
love Trader Joe's.
same thing with like Adidas and Puma.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
some I
illusion
think.
of choice.
Oh my God. No, yeah, they were like one family, but then they're broken up.
Oh
It's
wow.
kind of crazy.
They were
Like
dating?
even what?
They were dating?
No, they're brothers. Stupid.
You said they broken
Stupid.
up.
They did that. They I think it's like I don't know why, but Adidas and Puma. I think it's Adidas and Puma, or it's Adidas and Reebok. One of those like companies basically was like actually all one company, which is Adidas, and then they split.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
know, so I'd have to look it up. But
Austin, I have like materials to share with you. Like I have good stuff.
then fucking share them, bitch.
Yeah.
Before I
I
give you
have
a
good stuff. I have
kiss.
stuff I need to present to you to show
Drew, can you
you
give me a kiss real fast, please?
like a visual one or an auditory one.
Both.
So
Here, I'll bring the
okay.
camera. I'll bring the camera right here. I'll bring the
first,
camera right here. I want to kiss
okay.
right here on the cheek. Uh,
Well, I was gonna give you a good auditory one. Like this is a nice mic, so I could give you like a, and that'll probably sound that's gonna sound really good. It's gonna sound. Oh, I just cummed.
No, dude,
Um,
imagine you just gave me like a high five and I was just like, I
yeah,
just shit and cum in my pants.
dude. Imagine if every time you cummed, you shit as well.
Dude, that's like the best, bro. You would literally just,
You have to fuck on the toilet every single time, or in the shower.
okay, give me your goddamn material, Drew.
What if every time you cummed, you had to do a full pee, like a 1 minute long pee at the
That'd be
same.
sick, dude. You would have a hose.
You have to pull out really fast, and then you're just like stuck peeing for like a minute straight.
You know what? Well, you know what would be kind of crazy, dude?
What?
Does it apply for the girl as well? Like, if I can make a chick come, like, does she pee as well, or
Yeah,
is it just dudes?
she's peeing for like a whole minute. She's drank a lot of water.
Then I would say probably shower sex has to be the move at that point.
Yeah, you'd only be able to do shower sex. That would be the only
Or
option.
you can have sex in like a river. That'd be kind of cool.
You'd have to go to a river. Yeah.
Like some scenic ass shit. You see the salmons like flying in
You
the
only
air.
are allowed to have sex in the Houston beach water.
The that
This-
would be the goal. Shout out Galveston,
Dude,
Texas.
so I'm assuming no one actually swims in the Houston beach area.
People do, unfortunately. It's really
Really?
fucking gross. It's really
Oh.
fucking gross. Look up Galveston, Texas.
So if you- So
Dude, I rather
if you accidentally swallow a gulp of water, you're just swallowing fucking oil,
no, you're swallowing poo.
poo and oil. Oh, is there like a filtering plant there or what?
I don't know. I just know there's poo in the water. That's why I don't go to Galveston Beach.
There's poo in the water.
I believe so. It's kind of like
I thought
California.
it was
You know,
I thought it was just because of all the oil rigs around.
no. You know how California has a lot of poo in the water?
Well, now they have a lot of ash in the water from all those fires.
Oh yeah, I believe it. But I'm just saying it's the same concept. You know, like that's why I enjoyed the beach, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But when I go to Galveston, Texas,
You can't
I'm like,
have the shit
that.
water though. You got to have a beach without the shit water.
See, that's why I say I'm more of a lake guy. I like lakes because lakes tend to be less dirty.
So you probably would not have a good time in the Indian beaches. Those would not be your speed.
Dude.
If you're trying to avoid poo water.
Oh my God. What's crazy, people wash their clothes in there. I don't know. It's
Oh
just,
my
it's,
god, they apparently they released like turtles in the Ganges River in India. Like there's like a turtle that's like really good at like I don't know, eating bacteria or whatever. Like it was supposed to, they released a bunch of turtles to clean up the river and eat like some of the bacteria, and all the turtles just died. And it's just like, all right,
It's so bad.
it's fucked.
No, you know what's crazy, dude? Unironically, I'm so curious to what like when COVID happened and everyone's stuck inside,
Yeah,
the earth actually got dramatically like cleaner because people weren't allowed to leave their homes.
yeah. We should just make every house a prison and put anklets on everyone.
No. I was gonna say is imagine if humans just left Earth for like 15 years. Let's say we all went to cryogenic sleep, right?
Yeah,
And we all
that'd be
left
nice.
Earth for like 20 years, right? Like let's say we just didn't age, but like the world aged 20 years from now. I'm so curious to what extent would the planet like clean itself? Even if you did like 100, like what extent would the planet clean itself at?
Yeah,
Oh, you're screen sharing.
yeah.
Oh, baby. Rate what? Rate this? What the fuck does it say?
All right, now tell me what rate the goth girls.
We're rating Goth Girls? Oh my
Yeah,
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is my moment! This is me! This is my moment!
this was specifically engineered for you.
Oh! Oh my God, my mom's probably sleeping. My mom's probably like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I'm rating Goth Girls. This is the look,
This is
for
important.
those of you who don't
Mom,
know,
this is important.
for those of you who don't understand the context of the meaning of all this, please understand this, right? I be low-key sending Drew Goth Girls like on Instagram. I'd be
Oh
like,
yeah, hella
bro,
goth girls.
dude, like a lot. Like there was a week where I would send like 5 a day. It was bad. Oh,
Yeah.
God bless. God bless America. God bless you, Drew. God bless you, Drewy Bear. I will fucking love you. Let's
Wait,
rate
how
these
do I
goddamn
get?
Goth Girls.
Oh, how do I go back to it? Oh, let me start it over.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, my heart's like, do.
You're gonna be excited. All right, so the first one we got Lady Gaga.
I don't know why. It's fucking okay. Okay, I see it. Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Lady Gaga's an iconic motherfucker. Lady Gaga, okay, is I wouldn't consider her goth, but she has a lot of gothic things going on, especially in
I
her like
chose the
little
most
monster
goth
thing.
one I could find.
Okay, right? Are we talking about right here or just Lady
Yeah,
Gaga
just
as like the
like yeah,
person?
just like this. I the just the picture, the vibe. That just go off the picture, you know, like
You
that.
know what?
They
You
go
know
off
what?
their vibe, their look in the
Their
photo.
vibe, okay, it's very. I would say it's almost like the corset of a Victorian piece, right?
Yeah,
I love it. It's camp. It's Lady Gaga. It's more like it's her being
yeah.
her
Her
unapologetically.
beautiful, unapologetic self.
No, it really is type shit. I would give this look an 8 out of 10. It's good. It's great. It's growing back to like gothic, like Victorian looks.
Yeah,
I really love it. I love it on her. You
yeah.
know, I would give
Her eyebrows are kind of fucking me up. The lack of the fact that her eyebrows are blonde.
yeah.
It looks
Like if
it
the
doesn't look good.
makeup if the makeup was a little bit more gothic, I'd probably give it like a 9, like a solid 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
All right, this one's Lady Gaga again.
No fucking way. Is that Lady Gaga? Are you serious?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she looks.
She looks
fucking-
worse.
She looks wrecked.
I fuck with it though. Like if I saw her like at a bar, I'd be like, "Yo,
She
girl."
looks like a fucking street hooker that just sucked her seventh dick of the night, and she's like contemplating suicide.
But see, but like that's the issues that I want though. Like
Yeah,
to what
this, this
to what
makes it
extent
hotter
do these
that
issues
way.
do I want? That's what I'm saying. She looks like her day job is like a barista, right? And at night she sells like fucking fent on the streets. In all honesty, you kind of need structure like that, Drew. She looks like she'll give you a cigarette, right? And she'll end up like putting the cigarette and burning it on you. I give this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like her vibe. She's spunky.
She's a little bit of a Satan lover, but you know
That's what I'm
alright.
saying. I give this a 10 out of 10.
She's kind of, even if she doesn't present goth, she's very much a Satanist. So she proudly
No.
Satan lover.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Ready,
So
Drew?
she's kind of
Hear-
already got the goth vibe down, regardless of her fit. You know.
Exactly, but she's got the attitude. Like Drew, you have to have the attitude. You need to have the moxie in order to be like on that like gothic level. All right?
She's on another level. She's
got the moxie. Yeah. I give this a 10 out of 10.
She's riding high on another.
You know, that's a 10
another
out of 10.
level.
That's a 10 out of 10. 100%. Do you have another gothy
Yeah.
goth mommy, please?
This is Zendaya.
Oh.
Yeah, let us know how you really feel. Bow down. Bow down.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
Just absolute. Because you know why? Because Zendaya's a pretty like chick, right? Like she's like a pretty like always been like that, right?
Depends on the day. Depends on the day.
But hear me out though. She's
Sometimes she
pulling
looks kind
off.
of wrecked.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Like in Dune, she just looks, yeah.
But
But
hear me out here though,
here,
right? I love the goth bangs. The goth bangs are phenomenal. I love how
yeah,
it's parted and those curtains like to the side. No, not curtain bangs, but they have strips right here. And I love the actual like seams she has in those like almost like appendages she has on the right side of her sleeves.
yeah,
It's
she's got
almost
like
giving
little
me
knots on her sleeves.
it's giving me very much Dr. Caligari meets like some sort of like ties. It's I like what she has. It's very bold. I almost wish that the makeup she's wearing was a bit more bolder, but I think for what it is on a minimal level, I think it's so fucking cool
It's
because
just, yeah,
it's not a maximalist type of outfit. It's very much more sleek, but it's very much paying homages to like different gothic aesthetics.
it's like the knots kind of represent how she's knotted up inside and like she's really twisted.
I just
It's sick.
I know like it's I would almost be curious what the premiere was for, but like I'm just saying overall, if I had to see what it was
Yeah,
though, I would really give it like a solid like
yeah.
8 to
Th-
hard 7 or like
This
8.
is concerning though.
See, but that's what I like
This
about it. It gives it more texture.
No, but like this, the lack of any like, there's like nothing. There's no like. I was expecting there to be like a little bit of a shape here.
Oh, I'm a fan of
There's
itty bitty
nothing.
titty. I don't know
Oh,
about you,
really?
my guy. Like, look, I love women in all shapes and sizes. Unlike you, Mr. Fucking, I like Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney
Hey,
Sweeney is fucking hot.
my name is Andrew Kelso. I like
Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney
Sweeney.
is fucking a fucking.
I drink her
banger.
bathwater.
I would chug that shit. I would
Chug
chug it.
jug. Chug.
So this is Zendaya again.
That's gotta be photoshopped. That's gotta be photoshopped.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It's like an AI filter.
Two. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't
Actually,
like, you like the eyes?
I love the eyes. Big eyes. That's it's all makeup actually. It's not real. It's all makeup.
She's got some nice juicy lips.
Oh my god.
Juicy purple lips. So this
Uh,
one, you like this? This is probably your favorite one out of all of them.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. This is the type of girl that you wake up from like your Fent trip and
Yeah.
you see her and you're just like, oh, I understand this now. When you
Oh,
go to
yeah.
purgatory after you die, this is what you see.
This is it. This is actually the image of God. Not many people know this, but he doesn't
This is
look
God.
he doesn't look exactly like they show you or pretend like he looks like in some of the, the depictions or like the Shroud of Turin or all these all
Yeah.
these things that people think God looks like. It's actually this. You're not.
See, my God
you're
is,
mistaken.
is as Adam Sandler. Like when I die, I hope I see Adam Sandler.
He's going to be meeting you at the pearly gates, and he's going to be deciding whether or not you're going to his kingdom of heaven or if you're going to be sent down to hell and burn forever with Stephen
Dude,
Hawking.
no. Oh, who would you want at the pearly gates to greet you? If you could have any made up character.
Made up
I would have
character?
fucking Bane. No, I would have Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Be like, hello, Austin. You were growing too much. You were born as a Guna. I immediately adopted the Guna. And like Bane is speaking all fucking stupid in his mask.
Yeah.
You were gonna hell, Austin. And I'm just like, oh no, Bane.
Yeah.
That or I think Yoda would be really funny.
Yeah, if Yoda
Well,
was
you were going to.
if Yoda was going to be the god,
Yeah, he's
that's-
like,
I think Bugs Bunny would be a good god figure.
doing you must.
Yeah. Well, looks like you're going to hell, Buster.
Or imagine like
Hey, what's up,
Satan-
Doc?
No, imagine Satan is like realistically Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, Kermit.
I guess you're going to hell.
Yeah. Do you think Kermit, when he dies, you think he's gonna go to hell?
Yeah. No, he's gonna go to hell because he's like having sex with a pig.
Yeah, you can't. He's
He's crossbreed. He's
mixed race
cross-speciesing.
breeding. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Dude,
pig and a
imagine-
frog.
Imagine a pig frog hybrid.
Disgusting. Oh, my god.
That'd be pretty sick though.
That'd be sick.
Type shit. Type shit. Ladies. Ladies.
Ladies.
Oh,
This is,
El Clasico. No. That's El Clasico.
This
That's
is-
the type of shit where
Do you
like
recognize who this is?
that's the lady from Fight Club.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
And Harry
that's the
Potter.
That's the type of lady that when you're taking like a glass of water, like because like you're like,
She's-
oh my god, oh my god,
Oh my
you
god,
know,
she's
like-
talking. She's gonna talk to me. She's coming up to me.
oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my
So you would be hella nervous if she came
Oh
up
my
to you
God.
and started talking to you.
If she just told me about her vinyl collection and her like absent father, I would fucking freak out. I would be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, can we please get married? I would, what I would do? I would let her ruin me on so many different levels.
Yeah.
So many different levels. She could ruin me financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Yeah.
If I could be like a fucking floor mat, right? For like an hour with this woman, I would do it.
Hell yeah. I mean,
What about
She-
you? What do you rate this? Because you know what I already rate
I
this.
kind of, she has a nice homely vibe. I think she kind of looks like a witch a little bit. She's perfect for Harry Potter for that
Witchy.
reason.
It's perfect.
I would want her to whisper into my ear like, "I killed Sirius Black. You gonna get me?" I would want her to whisper really sexy things like that, and like talk about Voldemort and Nagini the big snake, and make a lot of euphemisms with Nagini the snake, and
Nah, dude.
I think that would be super hot.
every time we have sex, she's like, Slytherin 2 points.
Slytherin. No, she's the way she tells. She's like wants you to fuck her. She's like Slytherin.
Slither
in.
No,
Slither in.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's the type of woman, all right. And you've seen me do this before. That's the type of woman
Yeah.
that if I saw her in public, right,
Yeah.
I would say what's up. You know me. I would probably say what's up,
Yeah.
right? But
This
I
is
would
to the 60-year-old goth chick.
100%. 100%. Hey, older women, that's what's up with it.
Yeah. I like it nice and extra dry.
Dude, no.
grips.
If my girlfriend isn't at least like a decade older than me, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
You know?
You're looking for a mama.
I'm looking for a caregiver.
Mamacita.
No, imagine. No. Look, in all seriousness though, I'm assuming she's that age, right? Like 30, right? Let's just say she's 30, right?
And this?
Well, what do you think? She's like 40?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, 40 something. I don't know.
I don't know.
She
point of
looks
the
kind
matter-
of like a demon.
I would be all over that shit. If she like look, I would be like, hey, can you tell me about what life was like back in your day? type shit.
Back in my day, we were in the Great Depression, and we had to.
No, but that looks
Buy-
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That looks that's the type of like woman that you put like your fucking like photo in your wallet type shit.
Yeah, you're instantly in love. Well, thanks so much to Austin for coming through. This was kind of it was kind of a banger.
I'll just
We love
order
it, dude.
shitting.
And check out the Patreon while you're at it. The $1 a month Patreon.
$1 a month.
Only
baby.
$1 a month.
Oh, that's fucking
All right.
awesome. That's fucking awesome.
That's sick.
Later.
All right. Good night, Austin.